Fellow traders, 'tis I, TheRumpledOne, coming to you on Monday, March the 23rd. The year's 2026. Let's talk trading. Weekly open and gap. These videos are for educational purposes only. Your results may differ from mine. And as always, have your risk management in place so you never lose more than you're willing to lose per trade. And the reason I'm laughing is because I was down big, but I was willing to lose more than what I was down, but the market smiled upon me. And the pain, it didn't come from the market, it came from my reaction to the market. So let's take a look here. Weekly, we are 112 pips above the weekly open, 18 off the high, 159 off the low. Notice all the gaps but one, the Australian yen, have filled. If we zoom out to the monthly, since we're pretty much in the last trading week of the month, you can see we're 16 pips over that monthly open, 65 off of the high, and 201 off of the low. Looking at the daily, we're putting in one heck of an opening range. And look at what we've done. We want to cross the opening of the month. We touched the low of the year, the yearly opening range. It's been one heck of a day, that's for sure. For the year, we're 38 pips now below the yearly open, 450 off the high, 201 off the low. And we had an inside bar on Friday. You can see we broke through the bottom way down there at 132,987. You can see a lot of blue there. So there's some inside bar trades to be had. And we touched the monthly inside bar low. Like we may have even broken it by a point or a pip. And we are within the weekly inside bar from 1 week ago. And the range has been crazy today. 178 on the pound. Let's see who's winning. Looks like the new beast at 224 is winning. Pound Australian 204. Remember I told you I wanted to short the yen? Well, I didn't get a chance to short it. Missed out. But look at here. The pound dollar. Would you look at this? This was something like 166 pip candle. And let me tell you, I was short over the weekend. And I was short right around, or actually my TP was sitting right about here. And what price did, you see right here, it came within 2 points of my TP and reversed on me. And I was away from my computer when that happened. I just could not believe my luck at the time. So then I just sat through it. It tanked even more. And it was just like, okay, let's just see how bad things can get. And then I was looking at a 5-minute chart because I was saying, you know what? I'm going to follow a couple of rules I should have been following years ago. Number one, do not trade against the M30 candle. I used to say don't trade against M1, but since M30 has a tendency to go back and cover the previous M30, so like you can see here, you can see how these M30s just seem to get covered. Like this one here, meaning the low and high is above the top and bottom, so the body gets covered. Sometimes they'll do it in one candle, sometimes it takes a couple, but they just get covered. And so I was thinking, I'm not going to go short against M30, not going to go long against M30. Just, I'm only going to go with M30. That's going to be rule number one. So I was down here on a 5-minute, looking at the 5-minute chart when, in fact, we'll look at it in the price action chart. Maybe I'll just move on over to that chart since I'm talking about it. Let's see, where is it? Where's that price action chart? Here we go. I was looking at the 5-minute chart, and you see I was getting ready to punch in right about 68, right there, and then right here I hesitated. Had I punched in because I was trading slightly heavy to get out of the mess, I could have nailed it. But as you can see here, it came up and took me out of the trades that I were in, got me out at my TP. And then it went another 83 pips to the north. And so, thing is, I'm just glad to be out of that mess. And I guess I'm going to have to really start executing better. And the other rule is if I see that one ball, I always say it, but I don't always do it, is I get out. If I'm in more than one trade and I have like a 1 or 2 pip profit and it stalls, I'm just going to get out and not get stuck, because getting stuck is not good. But the market has been smiling upon me this month, and so after that I took a few shorts here, and had I held the shorts I could have made big pips too, but I said, you know what, I'll just go and, smash and grab, get 5, get 8. I think I might even gotten a 13, but I was just in and out quick. And then I said, you know what, don't push your luck, Junior. So I just quit trading for the day. I went to demo and started developing some other code. But I tell you, what a day. And you can see here, looks like we're going to make some new highs. And it was funny because while I was developing, I switched over to demo to test the code. So I was doing a bunch of trades, and I was going short, and of course price is going long. It's just too funny how that happens. But, once again, all I have to do is follow the very simple rule: don't trade against the M30 candle color. And just so you know, when you see it flip colors on indicator 2, it's always money to be made, it just seems like. Does it work every time? Of course not. But this is the Asian session. Don't trade the Asian session with this. But when you start to get near London, you see it had a flip here, and then it just went down. It had a flip here. Really, it didn't work that time. Flip here, nice. And the flip here, you would have been nice. You could have just ridden that. But yeah, that's all hindsight. But the thing is, you've seen it. Now all you have to do is trade it. Look at that M30 and that one and that one. I don't know if Walmart's still trading, but if he is, like I said, he's probably got 500 pips on the day. So let's see, where were we? We were here at the range, now 186. Buy zone would have definitely paid off. Red rats, get ready to feast. And that's the sad thing. I was in the green rat zone, and I didn't take that trade. Let's see, pivot trading plan. Near the pivot, near R1 is short. Bambino Flex said to go short. Well, from the start of the day, Bambino Flex was definitely dead on. because there was definitely some shorts to be had there. Looks like we took out the weekly pivot. Let's check. This is the wrong time frame, or is it? No. What just happened? I hit the wrong button. Here we go. We took out the daily. We took out the weekly. We haven't taken out the monthly. 96 pips away. The way it's going, though, who knows? And look at that wick zone action. In and out of the lower on the downside. In and out of the lower on the upside. In and out of the upper on the low side. Now back in and out of the upper. Oh, look at that. That thing just launch pad. Hit the launch pad again. Look at that. We are headed towards the year open here. The days or the week's range is 195, which is also today's range. Now let's see, high minus previous highs on the weekly 15, low minus previous low 38. So we're still at an inside bar. Remember, last week was an inside bar. Previous week was an outside bar. Expect some volatility for sure. Okay, it's early in the week, but you rats, red rats, you gotta wait. Only 1 pip. High minus close. You green rats, close minus low 94. Weekly open crossover traders, high minus open 146 to the north, and open minus low 49 in the south. Wow. And so, once again, like I said, I hesitated. And things shot up. And the thing is, it's like whenever that happens, you never know what's going to happen or why it happened. And so sometimes you hesitate, you freeze because you don't know what's happening. But after it peaked and started dropping, I said, you know what? I think I'm going to get some of that short. And some of my trading buddies were trading the higher low, lower high, and they were doing some turn trades. And it's like, once again, here at the bottom, you have a black or a bear candle followed by a bull. That means that's the start. It's always no big trend can start unless it has this candle pattern at the bottom. It's just that simple. Has to have that candle pattern. It can't be two blacks. It's going to be a black and a white or a bear and a bull. But that's the candle pattern. And at the top, it's just the opposite. It'll be a white followed by a black or a bull followed by a bear before it makes its big move to the downside. And here we go, looking at that higher low. You can see it's just putting in higher highs. It's just taking off like crazy. Let's see, range 265 for the month. Kind of curious, where's that looking at the ATR percent? 61. Wow, that's still low. And we still got a week or so, and the way today's going, it could push it. See if there's anything here worth noting. Daily. Previous bar was an inside bar, and we just broke out of it by 18 pips to the north. So there was money to be made there. Take a quick look at the weekly. Price turning up. Price inside upper wick zone. Soon to be gone. And you know what, fellow traders? Fastest 15 minutes in trading is just about over. And I blew it on Friday. I got to talking, took my eye off the timer and ran out of time. So I hope everybody had a fun and safe weekend. Hope you're having a profitable day, week, month, year so far. And remember, it's not what you trade, it's how you trade it. So go out there and drain the banks. This is the Rumpled One, over and out.